Hi, so I had a question from a young lady earlier this week, and she wants to know how she can lose 10 pounds for her wedding by August. So this is actually super smart, super doable because now it's like the first week of March. So that's going to give us plenty of time until August. So she said the wedding is August 15th. I'm going to need to take some notes here. So August 15th. And it is March, so that's March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months, perfect. So we really want this to be done a couple months before, 2 weeks before the wedding. So we want to make sure that she's in the place where she feels comfortable. So we're looking at August 1st. So that is actually just a little less than 5 months. And that's 2 pounds a month. Maybe just a little bit more. So super, super doable. And this is actually not going to be too painful for this client. So what we do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get on a phone call with her. And we are going to figure out how much she's eating currently. So I'm going to have her tracking her calories for 3 days. I want to see where she is at currently before I even start to think about how many macros I'm going to be assigning to her. So the reason for that is she may not know how much she's eating. She may be overeating or she might be undereating. So I really just don't know. So I'm going to want to take a look at what that looks like. And then the next thing that I would do is I'm obviously going to figure out how many calories she needs to have. And this is why we're going to have the phone call as well. How much activity is she getting? What is she currently doing? What is her job like? What are her stressors? How much time does she have? And then I'm going to make her workout program around that. So not knowing, I am just going to guess that we are going to put her into 4 days a week for our strength training. I'm hoping that we can do at least three, if not 4. And this is going to increase her metabolism and is going to make that weight loss a little faster for her, and she won't have to go into as much of a deficit. So we are going to start in a deficit more than likely. And I'm not going to be super aggressive. I want her to establish some habits at the very beginning, and then I would push her to be a little bit more aggressive. But we're looking to balance out her macros first. I use a flexible dieting approach, so she shouldn't feel deprived. She's going to be able to eat whatever she wants. We're just going to, bring it down into a kind of a set range. So let's see, I do have a little bit of information on her. She is 150 pounds and she is 5'5". And so I am going to, not knowing where she is at currently, I'm going to say she's going to be around 1,600 calories. So that is what I'm going to be basing that off of. So we will get her into get her going on that. And I would recommend her to be, I'm going to start her off at 100 grams of protein. That's super doable. And as she gets used to those protein levels, then we're going to increase those protein levels, and I'm going to take a little bit from carbs. So she's not going to notice the calorie difference. It'll be the same amount of macros, but she's going to have a little bit less energy from carbohydrates. So I want to see how she reacts to that. And then we go from there. So I'll know more once I get off the phone with her, but this is how I would approach this person that wants to lose 10 pounds by August. Completely doable.